What's going on YouTube? It's another Bergara video. Well, really it's a scope video. If you do remember, back in the couple videos I've done on this gun before, I had the Oculus scope from Bass Pro on this rifle. In those videos I did say that I had some problems out of that scope. Well, I switched out scopes. I never could get that scope to hold a zero or any semblance of a zero, any kind of anything that you're supposed to get out of a scope. I'd shoot it and get it right or get it close to right, put it up, and get it back out, shoot it again, and it'd be way off again, like it was never even sighted in, like it never was even bore sighted. So I contacted Bass Pro, and they said, "Well, how long have you had it?" And I had it. I'd had it way more than the 30 days that they're supposed to allot you to, give your stuff back without, saying, "Well, good luck, God bless, and come buy another scope." But I told them, "Look, I've been having problems at it from day two, which was the truth. Well, not day two, but I had been having problems out of it." And he just said, "Come up here and we'll get you sorted out," which I didn't know what he was talking about. I thought he was going to give me another Oculus scope, but he didn't. He said, just trade it over or put money with it, but they weren't going to give me my money back, which I understood that. But so I just went over to Vortex. I ended up with a Strike Eagle 4-24x50, the EBR4 SE 1627 is what's on the box. It's a good scope. It's a 30mm main tube. Let's see, it's 14.9 inches long. It's 27.9 ounces. 3.5-inch eye relief. 4.3 foot field of view at 100 yards. I don't know what that. It says 26.2 to 4.3, so I don't really know what that means. I'm just reading this off the box. 1/4-inch MOAs. So they do have a version of this scope that has mil dot. So if you're into mil dot, that's cool. 12 MOA travel per rotation, and it has a maximum adjustment of 80 MOA. This thing comes with lens covers, microfiber cloth, and it also has an illuminated reticle if you're into that. I don't have that in there. I think it's red on the box. It could be blue or green. I don't know. And it's 11 illumination levels. So if you need that for shooting at targets or deer or whatever, what have you, that is an option. So let's talk about the scope a little bit. It is a good scope. There's one or two things that I don't want to say I don't like about it, but I would rather it be. It is a 4-24. I would rather it be a 6-24, but I had to do a little bit of trade off because at this price point, at the $4.99 price point, that was the only thing that was available at the time. It might be different now, and only in Vortex was that price point. Nothing at 6-24 was available at that time. I don't know what it is now, but the next one up was $650 or something like that, and I didn't want to put any more money with it, so this is what I went with. And this is a second focal plane. The Oculus was the first focal plane. Those are negligible. I can tell a little bit to myself. I can notice a little bit about the 6-24 difference, but it's not to hit yourself on the head with a hammer for buying the scope when you should have went with a 6-24. It's not that big a deal. But the great things about the scope, it does have really good adjustment knobs. That was another thing about that Bass Pro scope was I couldn't tell if I was clicking things, if I was clicking too far, because it just felt kind of like it was running over every little bump, and it wasn't. If you went real slow, you could tell you were clicking it, but if you went up there and you just barely touched it, you might go over 2 clicks, or you couldn't hear it. One of them would do one, and one of them would do the other. This one, you can go to the range. You can hear it. Excuse me. You can hear it, and you can feel it. So if you can't hear it with your ear pros on and people popping off rounds everywhere, you can at least feel it. Excuse me, man. So that's what I really like about this one. This also has a parallax adjustment, of course, which really helps you out. But yeah, and it also comes with a sunshade, which helps you out when it's bright and sunny out. I just don't have it on there because it doesn't fit in the case in the mounted configuration, but I've used it once or twice. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really happy with it. It shoots good. It stays on point. It is MOA right now at 200 yards. I haven't shot a whole lot with it, but I have gotten it that far. I would like to get sub MOA with it, but I just need to go out and do some more shooting. And I'm thinking about changing to a lighter grain bullet, but I don't know 100% yet. I want to keep trying that bullet that I'm using, that Winchester that I'm using, and see if I can get it with that. If I can't, then I will go to a lighter bullet. But I want to stick with that one I like because I like it. But it may just be me. The other thing that I did do, sorry about that side tangent, whatever. But the other thing that I did do was I went with different rings. I went with a Leupold ring. The other one I had, I can't remember if it was Leupold or not, but it was a light ring. These are heavy rings, and they're shorter. The ones I had were pretty tall. I did a little bit more research, and it's supposed to be close to that barrel as you can get it, but I didn't know that at the time. These are LRW rings. The number on these are 120977. These are a pretty good ring. They're real super heavy. I say super heavy. They're heavier. They're quite a bit heavier than the ones I had on there, and supposed to be way better. Of course, Leupold's good company, limited lifetime warranty, or it says lifetime guarantee. I don't know how limited it is, but forged, or CNC, I say forged, CNC machined, and worked good for me so far. So anyway, that's pretty much it, and we'll catch you on another video. Maybe we'll go out and do another range video, see if we can get some holes to touch and get sub MOA. We'll catch you on the next one, and y'all be safe out there. Bye.